Hello everyone. Now it's time for our analysis of top 5 trading stocks on Nifty 50 by volume. Tata Steel, as predicted, it's behaving just like we thought it would, trading within this channel and going up, taking a healthy support over here with this line where we had predicted earlier. Now it's going up slowly, steadily, right? Uh, but I think it will make more sense on an hourly chart if you look here. Yeah. So first thing, it's forming a healthy Dow over here. I'll show you the Dow first. Dow is just an inverted W with the right trough being higher than the left trough, you can say. So this is the Dow it's forming, right? So if we were to take a trade here, this would be the entry point, right? This would be the entry point. Let me enlarge it for you. We have entered here. We can still enter the trade. It's open tomorrow. We can enter here. Then or the next trading session. This would be the target, and this would be the stop loss. All right. So here's an entry chance for you. Now there's another trend line forming here, which can show us whether this trade is healthy or not, and which is this one. Yeah. You see, this was a trend line forming on an hourly chart. It's already been breached. A retest has been probably done here, and we expect it to go up and end here somewhere. The target would be 107. So two patterns forming confluence. This we can call a confluence of trade happening, and there's a clear entry and a clear target that's available. Once if it crosses even this line, then our next target, then the next target would be this one, 108.7, right? So a chance of an entry here. All right, let's go to the next one. Next one was Tata Motors. So both the Tata stocks trending on top today. Good thing for Tatas. All right. Oh, this chart you should remember. We drew it a few days ago, right? So this was on a monthly chart. In fact, there's a leg missing from here. I'll show you, right? So a wedge was being formed. A wedge was being formed in, and we had predicted that from here this will go up, come down, right? Come down, and then going go up, crossing this wedge, and give us healthy returns. I think the stock is more or less behaving the same. Now let's go to a weekly chart and see if it is forming any sense. Let me just connect these for a better clarity. Yeah, so this week it's been going up as predicted earlier. Let's go to a daily chart. Okay, so the movement it's just come alive at the end of the towards the end of the week. Earlier it was just consolidating here. These sessions had been consolidating, and this last day it's been showing an upward pattern. So the movement has been overall very slow. Let's see. So the prediction would remain the same, that this is going to go upstairs, touch here, come back, and then cross. I think if I were to take this trade, I would enter here when this is crossing this wedge. All right, let's go to the chart also. Have a look at this. Almost the same. Nothing much to predict here. On a 15-minute chart. Again, nothing much to predict, but the stock is doing well for itself, and it will go as per the prediction. It will go up, but entry would be a little bit later. So let's leave it at this. NTPC. Let's come to NTPC. I think this is again the top 5. The traded stocks by volume remain almostly the same. There's not much of a change. A few the usual suspects come and go. Alright, so we have already analyzed this earlier, and yeah, so this is the main trend line, and this eventually we had thought that the stock would this prices would eventually touch the main trend line again. For now, they are trending on a higher side. Right. So these trend lines, the smaller trend lines, would make more sense as we shorten the time frame. Let's go to a weekly chart and see. Even on a weekly chart, I don't think so. There is this will create clarity. Let's go to a daily chart. All right, on a daily chart, yeah. So this was the trend line that was falling. Uh, all right. We had thought that this would come down uh, to touch this trend line, but in any case, it went back for a retest. After a retest, we again thought that this would come down, but looks like that they have reached this resistance line again and formed a higher high and a higher low. It looks like there's a strong conviction behind this move, but it still has to face a lot of resistance. I would not enter trade in this stock and would wait it out how this behaves. Right? If it crosses even this trend line, maybe then there's an entry, but not now, not right now. All right, let's go to Coal India. Core India was the next highest traded stock on the markets today. So it looks like we have never analyzed Core India, is it? Or has again this my software is playing tricks with me. All right, see, Core India has been showing a constant degrowth in over on a monthly chart and bottomed out. Looks like it bottomed out of in November of 2020, and then it's been showing a little bit of growth and a growth trajectory. See this growth trajectory. Let me just show you on a trend line. This growth trajectory was not so steep, right? It was okay till uh, December of 2021, but after that it's become very steep. It's become very steep, and after July 2022, it's become even steeper. This is called a typical flag pattern. This is a flag pattern, typical flag pattern when the rate of growth keeps increasing until it exhausts itself. Maybe this candle, this reverse hammer that is forming, is a sign of exhaustion, but only time will tell. So it looks like this exhausting the pattern is finishing up, and now it's time for degrowth. Uh, but if you see, there's also a Dow forming here. This would be the Dow. Let me show you. This would be the Dow, and I think the prices will come till here at least, till this one, till the vertex. That is, I'm calling it 275. Right now it's trading at 231. We'll have to wait and watch, because even if this starts going down, the prices start going down. It won't be immediate. It would be gradual tapering off, right? So we'll just draw a line here for us so that we remember that we predicted something like this when we look at this video again in future. Not too long, but till here. Just because this is a monthly chart. So 271, 272 would be the target in the future. Right now it's at 231, so we have a chance for entry. If we go to a weekly chart, oh, did we draw a channel without even realizing that we are drawing a channel? It's fine. Right. So we'll have to be mindful of the fact that this trend line, this W that I have drawn, is not a trend line. It is just a Dow, just something to signify that a Dow has been formed. Right. I see this pattern, this growth that we are seeing again. Small Dows are formed here, but in any case, that was the first peak, first trough. Second peak was lower than the first peak. This one, if you have a look. So first, I'll remove this for now, just for so that we have more clear field to work with. So this rise started from here, right? This rise started from not even here. The rise started from here. First peak, first trough. Second peak, second trough. Third peak, and third trough was almost equivalent to the third trough. So the pattern was getting broken, but again it showed some signs of life. First peak, first trough, second peak, second trough, third peak, third trough, fourth peak. There's a high chance, there's a very high chance that this price will come down. This will come down from here. This pattern, this trend line can be broken. It looks very highly likely. So we have both the prediction. If it rises up, it goes to 272. If it doesn't, it will start falling back to this trend line. We'll hold on. Let's go to the daily chart and see what's happening. See a very sharp fall, exhaustion. This is what we call exhaustion. You start playing slowly, then you increase your step. As the body warms up, you increase your uh, your effort in the game. You reached a peak, and now the peak is getting exhausted, and you are coming back to the baseline. That is a normal way of things in the world. So I feel that this will come down, but I have to watch for confirmation. Let's go to an hourly chart and see. Yeah, see this exhaustion. There was an exhaustion move here. This fell down. This was an exhaustion move. On a 15-minute chart, it's consolidating, not able to go up back to the growth rates and fulfilling this gap that has formed here. So let's hold on. Let's wait for how this stock behaves to see what will happen next. Let's go to SBI next. SBI has been very kind to us. Has been very kind to us. So, since we have directly jumped to 15-minute chart, this is where our analysis lies, right? So this, if you remember, we had drawn this resistance line which was breached, and this wedge. So both were breached on the same day. And after that the stock had risen a bit, but now it is showing some consolidation, not really going strong, but showing some consolidation. Will continue to extend this line. It should remain above this line. I don't suspect that it can come below this line, but it will consolidate a bit before going up again. So if you are holding this, you might want to wait a little bit longer, and whenever at a dip you should add more SBI stock to your list for future profits. Alright guys, that's it for the analysis today. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll get back to you the next week.